Welcome to a free tutorial from wordlearningzone.com. I am your instructor, Richard Rost. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to work with columns in Microsoft Word. Here I am inside of Microsoft Word. I'm using Word 2003, and I've got a large document that I've typed in, a couple pages worth of text. I'm going to click on the Print Preview just to show you what I've got. There's page 1, and if I scroll down, there's page 2. Alright, nothing fancy, just a couple of pages of text. I'll hit close to exit out of Print Preview, and I'm back in my document. Now, I'd like to have my document displayed in 3 columns. I don't want one big column of text. So I'm going to move my cursor up to the very beginning of the document by clicking up here. And on the toolbar, I'm going to find the Columns button. Right there is the Columns button. Click on that button and hold the mouse down, and then drag it down here to the right. There's 2 columns, 3 columns, even 4 columns. You can keep going. But I'm going to settle on 3 columns and then let go of the mouse. Now Word automatically switches over to Print Layout View, and you can see I've got 3 columns. If I hit Print Preview, you can see my 3 columns right there. And there's page 2. Now I'm going to hit Undo to go back to 1 column. And let's say that I had a headline across the top. Here is my headline. And let's make it a little bit larger. And perhaps center it. Now, I don't want "Here's my headline" to be included in my columns. Yet if I click up here and turn columns on, let's do 2 columns this time, you can see "Here's my headline" is included inside my columns. So let's undo that. If you want to turn columns on just for a specific block of text, all you have to do is highlight that text. For example, I can click here and drag my mouse down all the way to the bottom of the document. And now with that text selected, turn columns on. I'll come up here and make 2 columns. Now let's scroll up to the top and see what I got. And there we go. Notice how my headline is not included in my columns because it wasn't selected when I turned the columns on. So that's the basics of how to create columns in Microsoft Word. Now, I cover columns in much more detail in my Microsoft Word 103 course. I cover all kinds of things about columns. For example, manually manipulating the column sizes, working with tab stops, borders and shading, all kinds of stuff in Microsoft Word 103, and you can find out more information about it on my website at wordlearningzone.com. Now, if you're interested in purchasing any of my tutorials, go to this special page, wordlearningzone.com/YouTube, to get a 25% discount on any courses you purchase.